Hey boys and girls, and welcome back. It's Moss, and last time we left off I had saved right outside of this forest. And if you're wondering what this thing is over here, that's because my real microphone is over here. This one is just attached to the headphones, and I feel more comfortable with it in front of my face. So that's why you can see this, but the sound is actually being recorded over there. That microphone's much better than this one. When you're on the big mini-map, outside of areas, you can run into random encounters as well, but they're usually just tiny things, like this one little mouse. If I had run into this in the area that I was in before, I probably would have had two instead of just the one. But the areas between the maps are usually much shorter, so you don't really run into as many as one might think. Also, there are some chances you can have on the map. Let me see if I can run around and get one more, just in case, because they come up a lot more often than I think were originally intended. There are sometimes rare occurrences of enemies. Like, no, I just got another mouse again. And these enemies, if you can manage to kill them somehow, I don't believe I ever have, but they'll give you not so much experience. They'll give you, like, I don't know if they give you rare items or a lot of money or whatever, but they usually run away after the first turn, or they run away after the second turn after using their first turn to instantly kill one of your party members. Maybe that's why they wouldn't give me one this early, because they wouldn't want me to instantly die on the only guide that I have. So let me just go straight into Helena Prison. And also, you may notice my hair. I'm not playing with my hair as much today. I have that issue sorted out well enough. I don't know what that is. At first, when I first played this game many moons ago, I thought that thing flying by there was a dragon. But no, it's just a bird with really big wings. Dragons present themselves much differently. As one might imagine, a dragon does not squawk like a bird. I'm sure you could have inferred that. Well, how can I sneak in? And conveniently enough, this merchant's caravan comes up here. And you follow it down. And this is where, I don't know why they do this at the beginning, but I guess it's just a test to show you. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the very first chance. Well, not chance, but oh, also, by the way, the arrow pointer over your head is consistently red in this area. It doesn't mean that you're about to get into a fight. It's just what happens. Yeah, so this merchant guy is here, and this might be the first occasion of this guy. He's coming around, and this yellow thing, this warning sign, pops up above your head. And what you do when that pops up is you press X, and then it does something in regards to that. And what it did in that situation is now I'm hiding on the side of the caravan and the soldier doesn't see me. Or the warden or whatever it is. The prison warden, the prison guard. If I hadn't pressed it, then I would have just gotten one fight, I think. I don't remember if it's more than one. I believe you just fight him if you don't hide, and then you kill him, and then the merchant goes across anyways, but I don't exactly remember how that goes down. I only did that one time. And then upon your arrival in here, you hop out of the back. Well, first of all, you travel through. That ox thing. I don't know what that is. Some kind of ox. And it's got like a bunch of horns where its face should be. It's very strange. 6 horns. Oh, and it's got a little pokey face. I don't know. He's very low, the details of the backgrounds and stuff are very, very good. They're very nice. But some things, like that animal, for example, it looks like it's made out of, like, 5 polygons, so. Here's a save point. I don't need to use that yet. That's the merchant that was on the, driving in, and he's like, oh, shit. That guy's in here that's not supposed to be here, so he calls out some of the guards on you. I believe it's just the one, and then after you kill him, you're good. Yep, just the one. These guys will throw items called spark nets at you, and other than that, they just hit you normally, and they're not too tough overall. Not a big improvement from the, from the animals in the last area. He'll hit me a couple times. How much do I get for again? 9. And let me just do this to test this. He hits for 5. Half of 5 is 2.5, and oh, it rounds down. I guess when there's half points, they do round down. So actually, let me do that one more time. Yeah. I'll get 9, and he'll do 2. Oh, he didn't even hit me that time. Alright. So I got that off on him. He's going to hit me one more time. Oh, nope, there's the spark net I was talking about. That's a multi-item that is of the thunder element. It's the one where you smash X, except he didn't level it up at all. And since there's no opposite to electric attacks. It won't do any bonus damage to me or any other party members you might have being hit by one in this area. Then... Oh, he's like, oh, shit, don't do me too. And he's like, hey, you're stupid. I'm not going to kill you. And he's like, oh, well, how was I supposed to know? Dad, you should have said so in the first place. And when you talk to him again, he's like, hey, by the way, I'm a merchant, if you couldn't tell before. And then you can open him up and buy stuff. And I don't know what he sells, so I guess I'll do that and check it out. Bye! Healing potions. Angel's Prayer, like Phoenix Down, they revive you when you're dead. And that's the spark net I was talking about before. So far we have burnouts, which are fire, and spark nets, which are zappy. I don't think I need any of them. And I'll go down here first. Bottom left and up, straight up, is where I could have gone in that area. In here, this place is unique in that the red thing is always red, so the random encounter meter. That thing back there is like a horse, I think. The fun part is that when you run into these guys, they just chase you around forever. And it's very easy, at least it is for me, to juke them out. You can get multiples following you as well. So, and if one was chasing me there, you could fight him and I can get into one fight. If I got to both of them chasing me and they caught me, I would be fighting two at the same time, and I believe that can go up to 3. This thing, there's a sign here that says it's out of service, and it is. If you try to go up, it'll just drop straight back down. It's not really a spoiler. If you come back to here at a later point in time in the game, then it'll work and you can go up and get some items. It's not a big deal. I'm not revealing too much information. I'm not spoiling the whole plot for you, is it? And also, if you fight them and... Actually, hang on, let me go back there. If you fight them, they're gone from the area, but if you leave an area and come back again, they come back, so... Yeah, I want to go up here. I don't know what's up here. I don't remember what's up here. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to go, even. It might be. Let me go back again. I want to see if I can go up. Maybe I was mistaken, but I don't believe I am. In this original area over here. I'll be getting into more fights just for the experience, but I could potentially dodge almost every single guard you see in here. For example, that one in the room that was standing stationary. Yep, up here's just an item. Okay, this isn't the way you have to go. The way I was before is the way you have to go, and I just got a burnout from that, another attack item. I don't usually use attack items. I save them up for bosses. I always save up all my items for bosses. If I don't have to use an item in a normal fight, I won't. Especially if it's a healing item, because I feel like that's just such a waste when you can just guard it up. Even though that it is time consuming, so... I'm usually in RPGs, I'm a hoarder. I save up items just in case for when I need them, and I never use them. See what I mean? He turns around, just staring at the corner, I guess, at those barrels. I wonder what's interesting about them. You could sneak by him. This whole area is sneaky. I've just avoided every single fight that I could have potentially gotten into. And, again, there's another safe point over there. I could stand here and get in a fight with him, but I'm not gonna. I'll just let him see me and then run in here. Also, when they see you, the arrows indicating the different areas, like the green arrow standing behind me right now, it disappeared. You may have noticed. And, no. If I check this fast enough... No, I couldn't check it fast enough. If I stand here, I wonder if he can see me. Yeah, he can. Boom. Now I'm gonna fight both of them at once. Admit it. Admit what? I don't know what you're... But, yeah, the green arrow disappears, but if you know where the door is, it's okay. You can walk back into it. In this area, there's 3 guys. I was thinking of, potentially going... Oh, wait! I only got in a fight with one? I thought that if I got all 3 of them, I would fight 3 of them at a time. Oh, well. I guess one is fine. I wonder if both of their entities on the map will disappear once I killed this one guy, since both of them were chasing me. There are 3 chests in this area, and it's a dead end, so there's not much going on there. I'm gonna do I said I wouldn't do the guard thingy, but I'm gonna do the guard thing anyway, just because it's very inconvenient. If there's only one of them, then why not? He's only doing 2 damage to me. That's as much damage as the assassin cocks in the last area were doing to me. These guys aren't very much a step up. The only reason they're even prison wardens in the first place is because they have a weapon, and the chances are that the only prisoners that they have are just normal, harmless civilians is very high. So, they're very weak. When a wild rooster has almost, underneath your strength level. It's very sad. Then there's this item over here. Oh, never mind. It wasn't an item. It was monies. I didn't catch what was in the last one I just opened. And then the third guy's down there. I don't believe there's anything else in this area, so I'm just gonna leave. I just came in for the items, actually. I could have just completely avoided this area. This elevator thingy does work. I don't know what time period, if you could give it a year, I don't know what time period this is in which they have pulley systems that seem to be automatic. Because if somebody was pulling that up, I'm pretty sure they would be able to tell you did not work at this prison. But they do have the concept of the elevator, but not electricity. So I wonder what time period this does take place in. Those are the Knights of Basil. And I guess, you know, the wardens, these wardens are the stereotypical bad guy wardens that you'd see sometimes in, like, films or whatever. And they happen in real life, unfortunately. There's, you know, normal wardens and stuff that do their job, and then there's the bad ones. And then these are bad ones that I guess work with Serdio, because those are Knights of Basil, or Basil, whatever. And that guy in the green is also a knight, but I'm sure you couldn't. They avoided obviously giving him the typical the blue looking knight one. Because if they didn't make him unique, then you wouldn't know he was relevant to the plot, and that is why he also has a name, as opposed to just knight. Now you can tell he's very important to the plot, I suppose. This is all automatic, and I wish I could have. Did they? Okay. Oh yes, and they're like, hey, we're not fighting each other. Lavitz Slambert. He's something first knighthood. Yeah, I guess he's the leader of his knighthood. There are, of course, multiple knighthoods. Doi. I guess this is how it worked. Since there's knights, I'm assuming that this would be in, like, the 1200s, I guess. The 13th century sounds about right to me. I could be totally off on that, though. Fives. Ah, now I'm fighting 3 of them. And then this is Lavitz. I was never good with his additions, but I'm pretty sure I can handle the first one. Yep. Harpoon. It's very good. If Harpoon does 7 damage, how much does my double slash do again? Does it do 5? I don't remember. He should be at my level. But sometimes if you aren't grinding, or if you're fighting, if you're not, if you're avoiding fights a lot, sometimes when you get a new character, they will be above your level. But I believe, since I haven't been dodging any fights, he should be at the same level as me. I may have more experience than he does towards my next level. Boom. Hit me more, please. Good. They both hit the guy who's guarding, so I took reduced damage. I'll hit this guy. Put him in the red. Harpoon. 7. They may have 10 health. I'm not sure. Let me hit this guy first. Oh, wow. So Lavitz does 7 damage, and my double slash only does 5? It's very unfortunate. I suppose Lavitz's stats are more heavier on the physical attack, as opposed to the magic. I wonder what dart is. I never really paid attention to the stats as a youngin'. Let me see if this double slash will get him down into the yellow, if not the red, because Lavitz is putting them in the red. Yeah, it puts him down in the yellow. Oops. Wow, just the first hit does 5. They must have 9 or 10 HP. The wardens, the guards. I thought the warden was like the head of the guards or whatever, like the lead guard. Could be mistaken there as well. Not too good with the terminology of certain things, and I certainly don't have any experience in the criminal justice system personally, so. They're all wardens, whatever. Yep, we're both level 3, and he had a little bit of XP. I have more than him, though. I also require 8 less experience to level up. I've never noticed that was a separate value for each character. So yeah, those wardens are like, hey, fuck it. These soldiers suck. Just kill them. Just throw them over the edge. They're trying to escape, so let's just kill them. So what I was saying earlier was I don't recall if I finished this thought or not, but it appears as though the evil peoples of Serdio are working with, Serdio's working with the prison, and they're all bad guys. They were catching who appears to be the good guys, which are the Knights of Basil, whatever. Basil. Pretty sure, isn't basil like a plant? I know it's a name, but I think it's like a plant too. Basil? I don't remember. Basil. Basil. Buizel. It's a Pokemon. Take that. Okay, now Lavitz is in my party. As you will see, I can now go to replace, and there he is. You cannot ever take Dart out of your party. However, the other 2 slots are interchangeable. Might I also add now that, well, first of all, let me check in these. I'm going to check in all the cells for items, because I don't remember what's in what. Ew. Grody, that's a skeleton. That's a skeleton in there. But now would be a good time if I wanted to get Dart and Lavitz more levels. Well, if I wanted to grind on Dart, I should have been killing guards along the way solo, because every time you add on a party member, they will split the experience with you. Say I killed something that gave 30 experience. Well, killed a couple things and it resulted in a total of 30 experience, and I was just Dart, I would get the full 30 experience. Now that I have Dart and Lavitz, it will cut it in half. So I will get 15 and he will get 15. However, once I get a third party member in... Nope, goodbye. Running away from you. Once I get a third party member in, it will, again, split it even further down into thirds. Did I go in the full circle? Yeah. And then all 3 of them would get 10. So when you have opportunities like this, where there's only the 2 of them before I get a third party member, and I wanted to grind them up, that would be a good chance. Although I'm not going to get in any fights voluntarily that I could skip. Like this one, however, I could not skip. I have to take part in this one, so... Oh, just the 1 guard, the 2 of them. I guess now would be a good time to guard up on Dart since he's below, well below half. I'll guard up on him too. He gets 6. Oh, that's because all I had missing was 6. I'll guard with Dart again, if it's his turn first. It is. And I'll just keep hitting with Lavitz. Whenever it's my turn, I'll hit with the guy who has the most health and guard with the person who has the least. And since I guarded, his Spark Net will now do half damage to me. Very nice. I wish that they had a finite number of items, and that when you killed them, and if they didn't use it by the time you killed them... Oh, good thing I guarded again. Whatever. Fine with me. That when you killed them and they hadn't used the items, then you would get the item. That would be pretty sweet. But then again, I guess with the item cap on your inventory, that probably wouldn't carry over very well. Come on. Come on. Cool. I'm not sure how dividing odd numbers of experience goes down. I don't know if you can get odd number experience. I have never once been paying attention to the numbers. I don't even know how much gold would be considered a lot. This door on the right here is where you're supposed to go, but it's locked. That door is locked. I wonder if I can examine it. Oh god, it's locked. Oh, I didn't realize that the exclamation point appeared above the head when you walk towards it. I'd never tried before. Because, well, you can see visibly it's locked. I don't know why you'd walk up to it and double check just in case. This is an area in which there are peoples. You can avoid them. Well, you can't even go near them, actually. When you approach them, he's like, dude, you can't go up there. There's a lot of guys. So, again, when you come back later in the game, I believe that those places are open for further exploration. You can get more items and whatnot. Somehow they notice a key is sitting on the barrels. Why only that girl? And he's like, oh yeah. So I guess there's wardens and then the head warden. I don't know. Come on, let me off. And run out here. And then we can go unlock that thingy. And then I will have my third party member once I retrieve her from the prison cell. But not after some more fights. Nope, goodbye. Don't want to get in a fight with you if I don't have to. Then there are the 3... Ooh, there's a door up here. Then there are the 3 guys guarding the Dingle-Doo. In front of hers, the cell. Then I get in a fight with them. I don't want to talk to you. All the people in these cells say is, wah, I'm in prison, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I guess. I do feel bad for them. It's not like most of them even did anything. They're just, the people that run this prison are just assholes that are working, coinciding with assholes. I'm gonna go in here now. I'm gonna check all the cells to see if there's anything in them before I go in her cell. Because 20 G's. That way I can just straight up leave instead of having to explore a little more. And I believe that was it. Nope. No. Shit. There we go. See, I told you I'm good at avoiding them. And that was it. Now we get in a fight with these guys. You are from Basil. Basil. You know what, just for the sake of saying it, I'm just gonna call it Basil because that's a dude's name. I believe that's a name of English origin, if not Welsh. I'm not so good at my etymology. There are 3 of them. Lavich, use the hits. Thank you. Harpoon. Incidentally, he uses a spear as a weapon. Hooray. Yeah. Hurrah. Double slash. I slash with my little sword. Boom. Hits my head. And go on. Okay. They don't hit him for very much. How much did they hit Dart for? Last time I checked, they hit Dart for the 5 damage, didn't they? My screen just went black while I was doing the addition. That made me very sad. If Dart, I didn't see how much damage Dart did, but if he did 2, then they have 9. If they did 3, they could still have 9 or 10. I'm not sure if I explained this not in the video, but it's blue. Their health indicators are blue. Then yellow is when it's 50% or less, and red is when it's 25% or less. And those indicators also show up above your health when you're using items and whatever, and you can target yourself with them, like the healing potions. And your name on the bottom bar, the health number will also change colors to yellow and red, respectively, when you're also delving down into that lower level. I wonder if experience only comes in increments of 3. That would be very convenient. Well, then again, I just got 8 experience, didn't I? I don't know. I didn't see. Or was that 18, which is divisible by 3? Dang, I don't know. I'm not gonna let it bother me. I'll just let the game do the math. It's what it was designed for. Shana, dirt. Then they're like, la 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 la. Okay, let's go. I don't care much for this. They're like, yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time. I haven't seen you either. I came to save you. Yeah. Wow, it's been a long time since we saw each other, hasn't it? Yeah, let me see you. It's been a long time since I saw you. Yeah, you're looking good. It's been a long time since I saw you too. Yeah, man, it's been a long time since we saw each other. It's basically what they talk about for a little while there. If you didn't get that the first time. Sorry, this commentary is very enthralling, isn't it? And he's like, oh god, there's more gays coming down by. Oh wait, I was about to say, I believe her attack is not very high, but then I realized she's not in the fight yet. She does not have a weapon. So it's just me against 3 more of these guys. For the sake of time, I could simply edit out these fights, but I feel like that would be silly. Because, you know, I'm still talking throughout them. Even if I was to edit them out, and I knew beforehand I was planning on editing out a certain scene, I would still talk over it anyway, just because it's in my nature, I suppose. I feel the needs to talks. Go ahead, keep hitting me, you anus, you douche nugget. I'm a guard with you, Dart. You were approaching half. You were approaching half health again, so. Boosh. Do the 7s. If they do have 10 health, I believe you can work out a strategy to eliminate them in the least number of turns possible. Here it doesn't matter because it takes 2 additions from either one of these people to get one down, so it takes the same number of turns to end the fight. However, say I was fighting only 2 of them, and I had the 3 of them, Lavit, Dart, and Shanna, I could hit with Lavit since he hits the hardest. Then when they're in the red, I can hit them with Shanna, who will then finish them off, because I don't believe she hits very hard. And also I'll hit with Dart on one guy. And then I can hit after... So, this is how it would go. Hit one guy with Dart, hit one guy with Shanna, hit one guy with Lavit, hit that same guy with Lavit so that one guy dies. And then I'll use Dart on the guy I hit the first time, so it'll end the fight in the least number of rotations possible. And if that's a lot to wrap around your head around just me audibly explaining it, then don't worry, because when you think about it in your head, it takes place a lot quicker. The synapses are firing in there a lot faster, and I sometimes lose my track of thought when I'm explaining things out loud because in my head, the conversation is over about 10 minutes earlier. Boom. Dart, I'm 18. Gosh, Mom, I'm 18, man. I can do what I want. I'm 18. Leave me alone. You can't tell me what to do. Yeah, so she's 18, which means she automatically inherits her ability to use a bow. As every teenage girl knows, once you hit womanhood, your brain instantly becomes capable of using arched weapons. Is arched a word? Archery. Archery weapons. There's frugal. Could be frugal. I don't know. I just say frugal because there's a real word that is called, frugal. I'm pretty sure he's a human, although he does look more like a potato. In fact, he looks like a big donut with a little head squished on top. Probably because he eats lots of donuts and or potatoes. Yeah, he is the head warden. And the little soldier guys just came up to him and told him, dude, there's a little guy running around the prison causing all sorts of trouble. You gotta check this shit out. And he obviously does not care for anyone other than himself. As you can see, he will murder his own guards just because, they looked at him funny, I guess. I don't know. Going back down. Gonna go back down this one. And at the bottom of here, I will save because, spoiler alert, there is an upcoming boss battle. As you can guess, with the head warden. So we'll save here. Dart is at less than half because he leveled up. He's in the yellow. Overwrite Sav. Yes. And there we go. Check that out. Got 2 guys in one sitting. And I suppose I will use a healing potion just because I have a lot of them. My entire inventory usable items is healing potion, so might as well use one preemptively before initiating in the conflict. Also, is she level 4 as well? Yep, I leveled up to 4, and I got her at level 4, and Lavis is still level 3, but he is very close to leveling up. He will level up after this fight. Or if I can find a warden beforehand, then I will fight him, and I don't believe I can. Merchant's here again. He shows up. You can buy something. I'm, of course, not going to buy anything. Although, while I'm here, let me look at my inventory. Of my 15 items that I have, most of them are healing potions and burnouts. Well, okay. And he's got the same items as before, so nothing there. My inventory was exactly half full before I used that one healing potion. There's the guard down here. I'm going to fight him. What? Well, I'm going to talk to him. There we go. I don't know how he didn't see me the first time, I guess. But I'll get him this time. And he's just the one guy. And it might not... Oh yeah, divided between the 3 people might not be enough, but I'm pretty sure it will be enough to level him up. I actually didn't see how much he needed. I guess we'll find out as soon as I kill this guy. Once I use double slash 20 times, which I'm anticipating has either happened already or is about to happen after this following battle. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to stick to using the addition a full 100 times before moving on to the next one, because I want to fully level up all of them, just in case. I just want to see what happens. I've tried that before, but I don't think I ever have done it. You only have to get something up to used 80 times in order to level it up to the maximum level. But 99 is the maximum number it will display in the additions menu, so I'm going to try getting them all up to 99 just in case to see what happens. I believe you may need to get every single addition up to max level in order to unlock their final edition. I'm not 100% sure because it never happened to me before. Now, okay, yeah, and as it turns out, the Emperor wanted the girl captured. The fat guy is an asshole, so he threw in the additional order to the soldiers to also burn down the village, just for shits and giggles, which is really rude when you think about it. Now, here's how this is gonna go down. I'll kill the wardens first off, just because they can keep throwing items and also just hit, and I don't need the extra damage every turn. So I'm gonna hit this guy with it. I didn't see how much damage he did. I think it was 3 to 5. I'm not sure. Now my double slash does 7 damage since I had leveled up before the last fight. And since there's only the 2 wardens, I think that once I take care of them, he'll be the only one. So I'll have only one source of incoming damage every turn. Yep. This is what I was talking about earlier. There we go. Taking the least number of turns to kill the wardens. I will... Hang on. Can I move this? I can't, for some reason, I can't move it left or right. I can't target anybody but him, apparently. So, I guess I'm just going to kill the little warden. I don't know why it wasn't letting me target Frugal. Tut, such a wimp. Hey, it's your turn. Oh, I guess I had to kill them, and he calls in the senior wardens. I forgot about these guys. These guys throw a different item. It's a fire item that hits everybody, and they also throw it when you kill them as well. I don't remember what it does. Or, well, I obviously know what it does, but I don't remember what it's called. And I'm actually not sure if I can hit Frugal right now. I guess I'm going to... I can now. I don't know why I couldn't before. That was really weird. Fuck it. I'll just kill him. And if that killed him, he will use his item. Nope, didn't kill him. Ah, Frugal, you cocksucker, you threw that rock. It does actually a lot of damage. That does 1/6 of my entire health bar, and I'm gonna attack this guy. He's in the red, so Shanna should be able to finish him off on the left there. If I am mistaken, it's not my fault. I'm guesstimating here. You can't see exact numbers, and I'm not entirely sure how much damage she does because I missed it the first time she attacked. So let's find out! Ooh, she does 5. I thought she only did 3, and he goes, ugh, because I'm dead now. He's dead, and he throws this thing. It goes, boosh. There are single attack items, and there are all attack items. And that all one was also multi, where you smash the X button repeatedly to get the percentage up, but I'm going to... I'll guard with her since I hit him before already, so I don't need the extra hit. I will slash him with this guy. Only 3 damage. Oh yeah, he powered up after I killed the first one. That's very unfortunate. Now we'll fuck this guy up now. Only 3 damage from him, too? Oh yeah, because it rounds down halves. Very unfortunate. Now he does 9 damage on hit. I don't recall if I got to see how much damage was being done before the power-up. Also, since she does the least damage out of all of them, I will rely on her for using the healing items. Of course. Wow, that did a lot less damage to Lavitz, who is the opposite element of him, by the way. Frugal's Earth, Lavitz is Wind. And it did 20 damage when he used it on Dart, so I wonder if the attack itself has an element of some type. But I can't imagine what it would be other than Earth. That's very strange. And after I kill this guy, which I believe will be after this next hit, he will use his item on me. Well, actually, no, I forgot he was powered up to do half damage. Damn it. Use another healing potion on you, Lavitz. So, each of the main damage dealers has had a potion used on them. He hits me for 6 damage. I guess Lavitz is just a lot higher up on the physical attack and defense than everyone else is, because he takes damage and he did more initially. And the only reason I'm doing the same damage with him as Dart now is because Dart is a level ahead of him, so... Now he's going to throw his firebomb. Boosh! Hits all. Wow, that did a lot of damage to Lavitz, though. That did almost 40 damage to him. I guess I will use a healing item on myself, because on her. She's going to use the item on herself, because she was at the lowest point value. Then on him, I will use... I'll use a Spark Net, and I'm going to tap the X button. I do have a turbo button on this controller, but I'm not sure... Would you mind if I use the turbo button? I've never used it before. I've never had a reason to use it. And I guess since it's not so much about me playing the game as it is getting through it, because it's fun. Because, you know, the fight is always going to be a fight. I'm always going to be attacking. So... I just want to get through the boss fight faster because it takes up the most time, obviously. I'm going to try using the turbo button. I'm not sure how it works. I think I have to hold it down. Let me hold it down. And let me hold the X button down. Yeah, it seems to be working. How high can I get it? Was that it? I'm pretty sure that the percentage might go higher than that. I think I've gotten it higher than that with my hand before. Oops. Damn. Oh, the turbo button is toggle. I hit X once and it automatically tapped it twice. Good thing I get to go twice because now I'm going to use my healing potion. Oh shit, I think I broke it. I just targeted myself with that and wasted the healing potion because I believe the target is the... Okay. Healing potion. Gosh dang it, why is it using it twice? At least I meant to use it on him. If I can't figure out how to turn off this turbo button, it's going to be very unfortunate. Because, hang on. Press it again, maybe. Switch the mode on the controller? Whatever. Oh, no. Okay. It seems though it might be stuck on. I may have made a mistake. Because as you saw, I hit X once to target with my attack, and he automatically engaged and started to use the attack, so... I guess I'm going to avoid using that button now, and I'm just going to use the burnouts by hand, by tapping the button manually. I'm not sure if the turbo's off now. There's no light or indicator to indicate whether it's toggled on or off. I was pretty sure you just hold it down, but I guess not. Come on. He's going to pick me up and slam me. Boom. 9 damage. Very impressive. You ass. You pudgy douchebag. I'm going to punch you right in the belly button. I think that there's something maybe going on with the turbo button still. I just tapped it once more because I hit the X button again and it automatically attacked him. Okay. Well, I just did it again. Like when I hit the X button, when you press X on attack, it then opens up the menu so that you can target whoever you're trying to hit. The last couple times I've been doing it, I would tap the button and it goes choo-choo, and it instantly targets him like that. I just did it again. I don't know why it's doing that though. There's nothing I can do, hold on to or whatever. There's a button on the back of the controller that says clear, but I don't want to press that because like what if it destroys all my controls that I have? And I don't know how many healing potions I used. Oh, I used 4 or 5 healing potions. I got all of them back. Got 2 level ups and a night shield, which I believe raises physical defense on whoever is holding it. Is he immortal? I don't know. Let's get out of here, Shanna. Get on the horse, because apparently that's a horse. Bastard! Keep them from going, even if it costs you your life. And you don't get any more fights, you escape successfully. You riding that horse? Raise the bridge, jailbreak. Too late. Lavitz is on his own horsey. But Lavitz is a badass and he pulls through. And Dart is obviously carrying Shanna on the other horse, even though there was only one quote-unquote horse visible there. I guess it must have been a whole stable's worth because they took 2 of them. That's the man in the black hood. Man in hood. Robin Hood, was in the initial cutscene at the beginning of the game. I was mistaken about that one guy being at the beginning of the game. That was just an ordinary commander skin. And let me go to the right to show you something. Back into the forest you came from the first time. But the man in the hood was indeed also in the first area. And see, this is what I mean by like, oh, there's some guys. The wardens are here looking for you, so you can't go up there. It's coming from the thing. Seems that... Oh, actually, no, those aren't the army guys. Those are Imperial soldiers. Those are different than the wardens. Those are the ones that I killed at the very beginning as well. So instead, you gotta go up to... See the green thing that's coming from the forest on the top? It's going up towards this area up here, I think. Yeah, up there. But you can't go that way yet. You can go through that way after some things happen and that pathway's cleared. In case you ever wanted to backtrack to Celis that way from up towards this new forest that I'm going to. But, ooh, that's a very spooky, scary bee. The crescent bee. I will shooty with you. And since it's only one enemy, I'm going to guard with the other 2 while I explain some more things. But I'm pretty sure that I don't have anything left to explain. And since this video here is getting pretty long, since I just went through the entirety of the prison, I guess I'm going to be wrapping it up shortly here. That was it may be an item called something Gale. I don't remember. Spinning Gale, it's possible. and it is a wind type single hit multi-item as well. XP 10. I don't know how they divide that up amongst 3 people. And also, when you have more party members than that, somehow the party members outside of the fight also somehow retain some experience. Not stealing any from the 3 that are involved in the fight, but they still get some, and I'm not sure how that works. So, here's the prairie. And this is where I'm going to save and call it. But here's a fun fact, that as soon as I enter the prairie is where the demo starts. On the original demo disc, the Jam Pack PlayStation 1 demo disc that I had played many years ago as a child, that caused me to buy this game, that's where the demo starts. And I've played that, God, I gotta say 100 times. So, there's that. I got about 400 gold, got 3 party members, we're around in level 5. So when you see the level on top of the save there, that's Dart's level. And his is the most important because he's the only one you can't take out. And generally, the levels of your party members also hover around his level as well. So, I believe that is probably enough for today. Again, my friend Craze Nally, who's playing this game, is currently a lot farther than me in the game, but I anticipate on catching up soon. Remember, I've played this game, obviously, many times before. He has never played this game before, ever. He's still going through it for his first time. So if you want to go over there and watch that, it's really fun to watch, especially when he doesn't understand something. It's so funny. But, I suppose I will be signing off for now. Remember to watch me in the future, and also go over and watch him. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.